Hey everybody, come on in. Today we're making date bars by Betty Crocker. It was in the Betty Crocker cookbook years ago, so this is an old recipe. And I want to remind everybody that if you're new here, there is no cussing or anything. This is a family-free zone. So anybody can come in, bring your kids, watch some videos, some chaos that goes on here in this kitchen.
A lot of fun.
So, you know, it's for everybody. So share us out, and we love you all. So first off, 9x13 pan, I've got sprayed, okay? For the dry ingredients, because we're going to make a crumb on the bottom, and then we're going to have date filled, and then we're going to have the crumb on top. So for the crust, we're going to put in the dry ingredients is 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Going in. I've never made this, so I'm reading my directions here. I have a half a teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. I just put those together in one, and we're going to mix that up a little bit. And then I have 1 1/2 cups of, you can use quick oats, you can use rolled oats, whatever you have on hand. If you have both, mix them, do whatever you want to do. So I have the quick oats. So we're just going to put those in. And we're going to mix all that up. All we do are simple, easy ingredients here, recipes, nothing that you can't find or probably already have. On this, you may not have the dates, but mostly everything else you'll have. Okay. And now, we just have 2 sticks of butter. They are softened, room temp. Like room temp here right now is 77. It's a little toasty in here. I got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And if you have chopped dates, then you go ahead and use 1 pound, 2 8-ounce bags. Or I had a big container I bought at Jungle Gems that I made date cookies, and I had just enough left. It was 1 pound you need for this. So I weighed them out, and it was just probably 1 pound and 1 ounce or 2 ounces. So I just used them all because I don't have anything else I'm going to use it for right now. And those 4 dates that was left is not going to make me anything.
You could have ate them.
Yeah, I could, I guess. So I have 2 sticks of butter here. And I have a brown sugar, 1 cup of packed brown sugar. We're going to mix that up a little bit. It doesn't have to be like you do whenever you're making cookies. Mixing that all up. I'll leave that sit for a second. So in my pan here, we have 3 things going on, don't we? We're going to put in 1 1/2 cups of just plain water. And 1/4 cup of white sugar. And then our 1 pound of chopped dates. Put them all right in there. This is going to plump them babies up.
Yeah, it will. How to rehydrate them.
We got that in there. We're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes or so. Get them all covered up with that water. And now we're going to put in our dry ingredients to this butter and sugar. It's a crumb. So.
Oh.
Mr. Smith hasn't had many date recipes, have you?
None.
You tried them date cookies. They were good. So now this.
Bobby, the closest I've come to that is like fig candy bars.
The fig Newtons.
Or fig Newton cookies, I mean.
My dad used to get them Archway date cookies. Oh, they were so good. But I've never made these, so these may be a staple on the Christmas tray. Because that's what people do. They make them for Christmas.
Kind of like the fruitcake.
Yeah, well, no. People like these. I know there are people who like fruitcake.
I can't imagine, but yeah.
There are.
I know.
Stir this again a little bit. And guys, like I said, this is going to be a crumble. We're going to put half of this down in our sprayed pan. Make sure I get it all mixed up here.
Mix it good. Mix it real good.
Oh, I've got somebody wanted to see my blanket that I made. Make sure when it was done. So let me show you. I haven't finished the ends, like I need to do something to the ends yet, but here it is.
Isn't that pretty?
They wanted to see it. I don't know how big it is. I never measured it, but I used.
It's about that size right there.
Yeah, but I used 3 skeins of the baby stuff. It's heavy. So now I am making Billy one using sage green and gray because he needed one.
You gotta have something to cover up with in the winter. When you're sitting on the couch.
So Debbie wanted to see that, so there you go for that. You know, I'm not perfect. That is only my second one. My first one I still haven't even finished because once I started that, I'm like, ooh, I love this thicker yarn. And it's nice and soft. So my other one I've just got sitting there because my ends they're like this, like scalloped. Because, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's my first one. That's going to be my lap blanket for Christmas, for winter. Alright, so we're going to take half of this. And I know, Cheryl Carter, you do a fantastic job. Absolutely. I'll never be as good as you because I'm not going to learn all that fancy stuff. But I just wanted the basic, how to make that.
Yeah, you needed to add something else to your list, so.
Yeah, I do.
Of things to do.
Yeah, I do.
I thought when you retired, you didn't do much, you know.
Yeah.
I think we're busier than we was when we worked.
Oh, and here's a tray that we just got done. We had an order for. They ordered 7 at the B&B, so this is the 5th one. It says Wilson's, and then she wanted 3 crosses on it. So we got that. Okay.
That turned out pretty good. I like it.
Yep.
Even if I did make it.
Yeah. It's a team effort.
Yeah. We team up on everything.
Alright, so this right here, the bottom. We're just going to press this right down in there.
Pressed down and shaken, not stirred.
Yeah.
Shake it all around.
Oops. Trying to get it pressed down real good.
Mm-hmm.
And keep an eye on this. Make sure it's not burning.
And this is going to be the center.
Mm-hmm. Dates and sugar.
Wow, can you go wrong?
Well, we'll see. And Betty Crocker, so you know. Betty Crocker knows.
What's got to be good if Betty Crocker made it? But you improve on it, so it'll be even better.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that. I'll put a little bit more. I got some low spots.
These are going to be like bars, right?
Yep.
Not cookies.
Yeah, date bars. It's thickening up. See? The water's getting in those dates and it's evaporating.
So it should be kind of like a fig Newton, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Probably tastes similar.
Probably. Well, the inside, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And you like everything that's in it.
Yeah.
So let this cook about another minute. Guys, the weather has been so beautiful the last couple weeks.
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Even though we did have a day of rain or whatever, but oh, it's beautiful.
And look out tomorrow night for the supermoon.
Come on.
We'll be out tomorrow night.
Yeah. So will the crazies. Full moon. You gotta be careful of werewolves.
Well, we're not going to let you out then.
Yeah. Be careful of the werewolves. I think we're good. Alright, so look at that right there. See how that is? We're just going to pour that right in there and spread that all out. Oh, temperature is supposed to be 400 on my... After I said that a while ago, and I was thinking, it's 400. So I'm going to crank that up a little bit. 400. Looks like apples.
Yeah, it does.
Apples and cinnamon. Alright, so now all we have to do is just put this on the top and bake. Yum.
Well.
Spread it out and pat it down.
And that's all you do to it, huh?
That's it. Simple. Like I said, somebody makes it, may have all the ingredients, and maybe not the dates, but
It smells good already.
Those are easy to get at the store. Got some dates not covered up on around the edges, but all right, we're going in a 400-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And I'm ready for this already. I want to taste it because we've never had them before. Be right back. Alright guys, I forgot to set a timer. So I think they were in my oven about 27 minutes. So I said 25 to 30. We're going with 27 in my oven. 400 degrees. They're still warm. I let them set for about 10 minutes. I pulled a corner out to give it a taste. And this is, I don't know if you can see the inside of that date filling right there. So let's give it a try. Like I said, it's still hot, so they're falling apart. Doesn't taste like a fig Newton, but they're good. Billy, you want to come around and try it? You're supposed to do our taste test, remember? They requested you.
When was this?
They requested you. All you got to do is just taste that little bit there. Oh, he has such a hard job. Listen at him.
That's rough.
Puffing and puffing. He's even sporting our channel with the t-shirt, so. You like him?
Very good.
See? He's going in for some more, so he likes it. Hey, Mikey. And I bet tomorrow that date flavor will just go through it more as it cools off. So, right now, like I said, it's really hot. Look, yeah, he's a clean plater. He's getting it all. As he does. He does that all the time. I was like, why in the world would anybody lick their plate? But, you know. He gets ice cream and licks his plate. And that's what he does. All right, guys. This is a winner. So, like, comment, share, subscribe, please, and help us grow. And thanks for watching the Biker Baker and
Mr. Smith Show.
Peace out, guys. Have a great day.
Later, Gator.